Pull it down somewhere. If I can get this going. I'm gonna go lay down. All right. So not a mystery. That it's not a secret. Everybody knows what happened to Julio Foolio is what they call him. Julio Foolio. And Foolio is a fitting name. Of course, a lot of people be sitting there clowning him. You know what I'm saying? People I was just talking about the other day how when empires fall, it be because of pride. Everybody on the outside can see what's about to happen to you except you. Everybody who's looking knows what's about to happen except for the person who's in that position because they got too much damn pride and they be having too many yes men around them. People don't want to tell them the truth. People don't want to be like, yo, dude, you bugging right now. Fall back. This is not the right time. This ain't the right place to go. This ain't the right move. Um, let's just chill out. Because then they lose their position. You know what I'm saying? People be scared to voice what they might see coming. The hanger-ons because they don't want to lose their spot in this empire. You know what I'm saying? So then you have people like this who has made plenty of songs. This Joker even has a song called I think it's called Dead Ops or something. No, he has that too, but he also posted a list of dead ops. I'm talking 30 something people on his list. The list was 30 people. He said he can name more. 30 people on his list. But whether he actually did it himself or had anything to do with it happening, his boys, his team, regardless of who did it, if these names on this 30 people that he put out, and I think this was like a year, like 2 years ago, maybe he put this list out and said 30 people, 30 ops that are dead that he had named. So if these people on his list are real people, regardless of who did it or not, whether he really has something to do with it or not, if this is a real list of real people who really got murdered, you got at least 30 sets of different enemies right there because you got the family of all those people. That's just that alone. We're not talking about everything in the whole entire. We talking about just that alone. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you just move around and just be trolling and then dropping addresses. Also, people saying about he was like drop the address, but there also if you look on his Twitter on his X, he had there was actual flyers up of a club called I think it was called Teasers, Club Teasers, saying he was going to be at Club Teasers last night. So I'm not sure if they started at this Club T, whatever the case may be, but to put it, and that was a whole week ahead of time. He put the flyer up on his Twitter account. I'm going to be at Club Teaser. So I don't know if it be the drugs or the alcohol or would it be that people can't see what clearly everybody else can see. People like me are sitting there like, we surprised it took so long. He's 26 years old. All that beef he was had and making songs and dissing ops and all that stuff. People like me is like, we surprised this Joker lived this long. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a bunch of rambunctious. Because what you do then is you come in, you put all that beef out there. It's on video, it's on the internet. Now you have made your world so small. You made your world tiny, 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 small. Like I told you all a long time ago. I'm talking about beef. I said people don't really know what beef is until you was on the losing side of some beef. If you just was the person or the people or the team or the crew or the gang that was winning beef, laying people down, gunning people down, you always came out on top. You always maneuvered the best. You that's not really beef. You know what I'm saying? Or I should say that's not really the effects of what beef is. Beef is when, like Biggie's song said, beef is when you got to realign your life. You got to relocate sometime. You might have to relocate your people. You take hard hits. Carver, no salute to you. I ain't even wasn't even looking at the chat. My bad. Much love to you. Beef is when it's not fun. It's not romantic. Beef, when you have real beef, it's not something that you, if you rap, it ain't really something you want to go and put on a song. You know what I'm saying? It ain't something you want to go out there and talk about. Joker's almost killed my mom or my kid. You know what I'm saying? Or got me, and then now my life is messed up. I got to rearrange my life. My money flow is messed up because I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part of beef that people don't ever really want to talk about. Even getting shot, to a person that's really out there in the mix, getting shot like this dude, this Fulio boy got shot like a year or two ago, I think it was. Even when you get shot, yeah, subscribe and hit the bell. God damn it, Kyra knows. Let him know. Subscribe and hit the goddamn bell. Much love to you. Even for a person that's in the mix like that, when they get shot, that's not even really enough to wake them up for real. Like me, when I got shot, I'd be lying if I sat here and said I just woke up after that. I still was a knucklehead for far long after that. You know what I'm saying? But situations like that is not even so much. It's the stuff because if you in that mix, you like all you feel like is. But then when you really start having, like for me in my situation, one thing that messed up right away for me was my income, what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I had to change up my whole. I stopped having income when this certain thing happened, and I couldn't maneuver no more because now the police was on me. They shot me one day, and the next day they tried to shoot me again in broad daylight. That's when the police really showed up because they found out. They seen that it was in broad daylight, so they have people that seen it. Found out where I was at. Came, took my. This is the second car of mine. They took now in 2 days. So now I'm messed up and I'm shot and my flow is messed up. I'm hot. I can't maneuver around. You know what I'm saying? So now, then I had to get out of Dodge for a minute. This is the kind of stuff that people don't talk about. They don't consider when you talk about beef and rap music. And I heard you living it up, and you're the ones you're hardcore and you're gangster and all this type of stuff. And that shit backfires. It ain't no fun to it at all. Like not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no fun aspect of beef when it backfires on you. It's fun when you out there. You the one on top. When you the one coming out the victor and coming out the winner. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? If you're into that type of life, it's all good. You back out here tomorrow. I'm coming back out tonight. But when stuff happens to where you can't maneuver, you know what I'm saying? So I said all that. I was just saying, as far as this boy with all this beef he's walking around with, what made him think that is even like that sweet to even just move around like that? But let me get to the part of the part where the main reason I made the video. So he came out, him and his boy Yungeen Ace. This is how Julio Foolio really got came out. If you don't know nothing about him, this is how I found out about him. The Yungeen Ace boy made that song a couple years ago. He used that one, the white girl pop singer. I forget her name, the name of the song. When I See You or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was like a pop song that they remixed. It blew up. It was catchy. It was different. Everybody was on it. That's when both of these jokers popped onto the scene. This Younging Ace dude and Julio Foolio. They're from the same area. So they've been beefing back and forth since then, and they came onto the scene with beef in their local neighborhood. They came onto the scene with a war that's been going on in their town, in their city. Allegedly, there's been upwards of who knows how many bodies behind this thing, 50 to 100 probably. I would say at least. But the Julio Foolio dude said he counted 30 ops, and this was like a year or 2 or 3 ago of people that died from the other side. This is a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? So if that was going back and forth all this time, we're probably talking 50 to 100 people that are dead behind these two jokers right here. These two groups of people. So it's been known. So now today, this boy Young Ace, he drops a video. He got a video waiting to drop, a song already done, video already made. So I don't know if he ran and shot this video today to put this out, or already had it in the tuck. But the name of the video was called "Do It Now." So let me just show a little piece of this. Ain't gonna show too much because y'all get flagged or whatever. But first, let me show his IG real quick. When he comes out, there goes IG. Just like a little bit ago. This one here is from, this is from yesterday, I think. This is a couple days ago, but this one here is from earlier today, um, 3 hours ago. These just like pictures and stuff they put up come out, styling and profiling. You know what I'm saying? The op just got laid down. He's out here feeling himself, capitalizing off of it, as he should in his situation. If this is what you're doing, I guess this is what you're supposed to do. If this is what your life is about, you know what I mean? Got this dude clothes on, here, look styling, chilling. See if he's saying anything.
What a boss bitch attitude.
Can't even hear it, but he's out there. You know what I'm saying? Feeling himself, hyped up, pumped up. The top op just got bodied earlier. Everybody gonna, of course, think you had something to do with it because that's what's been going on. That's a different video. And this is I done went back. I didn't click over and went back far. That wasn't even from that. Only the first part was from today. But this is the latest thing he put up. You know what I'm saying? It looks kind of small. I didn't realize it looks so small on there. I can blow it up a little bit, but this is what he got up there now. That's the video. It's called "Do It Now." You got pictures with jokers. They out there with all black on with the hoodies and the masks, all the all black vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Um, all the stuff. You know what I mean? Out there with the showing the. It don't stop, man. It's just crazy. And this is today. And him stepping out the V. Oh, that keeps going back to 5 days ago. That's an old picture. Yeah, so let me show a little bit of the song now that he put out. It's called "Do It Now." So the song is called "Do It Now." So what that's saying is that even if it ain't true, if it nothing to do with him, that tells us that Joker, I had this done. You know what I'm saying? I orchestrated this. Hood TMZ, what's good? Squad up. Shout out to you. I orchestrated this. So let me show the little video. I'm gonna just show a little part. Like I said, you can't really play too much of somebody's video, but one little part caught my attention though, because on the video that Julio Foolio put up, you see him around a lot of females. I mean, as dumb as he was moving, you can't even sit here and say it was probably chicks that set him up. But listen to what he says right here.
Spin the block, we bitch shit, it was like we playing mad. Mad as fucker through the Drake away, got a bite on us, been through it. I don't even call him by his name, I call him niggas look do it. Bitches called the phone, said they got the low, I told them do it.
Right there, he said, "Bitches called the phone. They got the little app. I told them do it." So of course, we can easily assume that that means that one of them chicks that was around the spot at the party with him, partying with him, made the phone call, dropped the addy, as they say. I don't like the word addy. Drop the goddamn address, drop the location. You know what I'm saying? Drop the spot. I don't like the word addy for some reason. It just bothers me. But and then and that was it. And here's the thing about all this, man. Let's play this one more time if you didn't hear this little party scene.
Do it. Bitches called the phone, said they got the low, I told them do it. I ain't spam shit, it's on.
He said, "Bitches called the phone. They got the location. I told them do it, or whatever he said. They got the whatever by the op. Told them do it." So this is the thing. All these years that all this killing been going on between these two groups, these are just some young jokers that look how he's moving today when he got killed. You gotta assume this ain't the first time that either of these dudes been moving this careless. You got drugs involved, alcohol, partying. So there's no way in hell, not even possible, that the police and all these years, all these bodies being dropped. There's no way that the police would not have picked these jokers up if they wanted to. It's not possible. I'm not giving none of these dudes that much credit to where they could have purposely, knowingly, with smarts and maneuverability, avoided the law in all these years. The police let this killing go back and forth between these two groups. They let it happen. There's no way they didn't. These jokers is not that smart. They're not bright, as we can see from how they move. The police let this happen. And now he pops up today, right after dude got killed a couple hours later, with this video called "Do It." Joker. Now that he's dead, they probably gonna take you down. This young ace dude, he's probably gonna be. They're probably gonna arrest him. You know what I'm saying? And take down the whole entire thing. It's gonna be probably be a big Rico down in Jacksonville, Tampa, wherever it's at. 5,200 people gonna be taking it just, and it just never stops, man. But this is how they came out though, dissing the ops on songs. So I guess it ain't foreign that they're doing this, but it's just not smart. It wasn't a good move to come out and drop this song today called "Do It," describing, you know what I'm saying, what happened to this boy earlier. So I don't know, man. Everybody said we got to do better. The youth, we got to do it. At this point, man, it just is what it is, man. It is what it is at this point. It ain't gonna never stop. People ain't gonna never change. Um, it's unfortunate, but that's just what's going on today, man. Not just today, it's what's been going on, but I got no faith in none of this stuff ever stopping or changing. You know what I mean? I don't think for 1 second none of this stuff's gonna stop. It's gonna keep getting worse and worse. But the nerve of these dudes, man, come out and drop a song the same day but called "Do It." And I seen it. I say cheese. And there's another thing I wanted to say too, Vlad. A lot of people coming at Vlad right now because I guess Vlad must have dropped. Or they're saying he dropped an old video of like he always does of Julio Foolio. And before I'll be the same person saying the same thing, but in this situation, I can't really blame Vlad. You know what I'm saying? These rappers are doing dumb stuff that they be doing. Hey, so I mean that's about it, man. Yeah, I can't blame Vlad for this one. He's supposed to capitalize. They capitalizing off it too. Luna, hush. Let me get up out of this dog about to act up.